Well, good morning, YouTube. As you can hear that annoying noise, I don't like it. So, since we've determined that these are just for drywall catches, and there's no way on this side it can catch drywall, and when we get done with the other side, extending it out, making it thicker, these are just going to be completely useless. So, first thing I'm doing today is get rid of both of these. We're going to keep these. Alright, so let's get started. I'm thinking about going back to the other view so I don't have to adjust the camera as much. Yep, that's the one that I did screw in. I gotta take that screw out. I just noticed over there by the light switch that I did not add nails. So I'm going to tie that together, make that an L bracket basically, make it a lot stronger. Pull that together. And now, if you also notice, when I walk across the floor, you don't hear that annoying rattle. So I don't have to worry about trying to make it quiet. Alright, so I guess my next step I'm going to change my clothes, put some grubby clothes on, go down there and while around there in the pea gravel and start disconnecting the existing plumbing, getting it out of the wall, out of the floor here. We need to work on getting that out of the way and then clean this mess up. So, alright, I'll be back in a few minutes. Well, hi there, YouTubers. I'm back under the crawl space now, getting ready to disconnect the plumbing. And lo and behold, my ductwork to the bathroom vent. It's laying on the ground. So I've been heating the crawl space pretty well. So I'm going to have to fix that. I'm not going to do it at this very moment, though. I am going to do what I planned on doing. So over here you have your hot and cold water. They go up to the floor, and here's the drain. So I'm going to cut this off here, keep that water trapped in there for exhaust, for that way there's no gases. Then I have to cut it off up higher so I can actually get it out. Actually, or is that a screw? That does screw. You know, I can just leave this in there for now. I should be able to disconnect that up top and just pull it straight up. You see the pipes are wrapped and taped. I was concerned about it getting too cold down here, so there's already a receptacle down there, so I put heat tape down here, and those yellow plugs, those are designed so that if it goes below 50 degrees, then they activate. But if it's above 50, it doesn't use any electricity at all. So, and then over here, obviously, is where the water and drain comes down. That was for the sink. This here appears to be a vent. I guess it goes up in the outer wall. So I'm gonna have to cut it off here, and I'll put tape around it to keep the gases out. And then over here, this area here, some places where I'm going to wind up going to get the tie into the wall, the new plumbing wall. So I guess I'm going to set the camera down and start taking the foam insulation off and decide where it is I want to cut it. Smell it already. Now, one thing I didn't understand is the drain for the sink is 2 inch and it steps down to 1.5 inches. Don't know why they ran 2 inch unless they just had pieces laying around. But I should be able to pull that up from the top. Get it out of here. All right. There's the heat tape. There we go. Starting to cough. Dust is starting to get to me. I don't really see any dust, but I guess it's here. I haven't. It bothers me every time I come down here. You know, you don't really need to go that far, but I did. I don't think I'm going to take off all that. I don't know, I guess I got excited. Go, 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 go. So, I think where I'm going to cut it, for now, that makes the most sense. It's going to be right here before the T. The same on this one here. And then I can take and put shut-off valves on there, turn it back on, turn my water back on, because my water's off right now for the toilet. And then when I come back down here to do the plumbing and get all that straightened out, I can do the tie-in for the sink's going to be over here someplace, and then of course the showers can be over there. Yep, you can tell that the plumber thought ahead. Let me show you what I'm looking at to try to get a vent in. So he took this pipe here and he ran it over here and then offset it and went up, And he did the same for the other pipe, except he put it against the joist. And he went up and over to give some access to that vent that you see over there, but it wasn't very good. They had a piece of 6-inch flex duct that they had collapsed to fit in that, and wasn't much air coming out of it. So you can see what I did, which did improve the airflow, but it's not what I want. So since all this is going to come out, when I pull the tile and everything for those spots right there, I'm going to excuse me, put a 7-inch in, which would actually match the duct that I ran over here when I replaced my furnace and the ductwork for this section. Alright, so let me put the camera back down. Good angles here, but see. I'm just gonna let that hang like that. Alright, let's get my saw. An awful lot of water for there's more pipe going that fed this stuff. This is the supply part. There's more pipe than what there is here, and it's got a lot more water in it for some reason. I don't get that. Well, it's done. And then go over here and cut the other one. Alright, I need to get in there and cut the pipe so I can go back up top and pull the stub piece up through the hole. There's a lot of water in there. Really? I'm going to cut this out. And I give myself a bath. Alright, try to get in here now. Yeah. I don't know if this is the best choice, but there we go. Alright. I can't even see what I'm doing. Can't really feel what I'm doing either. So I'm thinking that I ain't doing much. Don't really have a good way to cut it from the top. Alright, so let me go upstairs. I guess what I'm going to have to try to do is to remove the drain pipe out of my way because I can't get to the copper pipe to cut in two. So yeah. So let's go upstairs. Alright, so I came inside and decided what I was going to do was disconnect everything here that I can before I go back downstairs. I don't know if it'll make it easier for me or not. Take that out too. The way I get the pipe completely out of the way. Naturally. Can't get it out. sucks. Know where the water came from. Wow. Alright. I took one out. That's enough. Of course, the tub's in the way. Okay. Alright, so that's disconnected. This here doesn't want to come up. I thought I had cut it off. Well, guess what? I did cut it off. But something's still holding me, so let's get my tool here and cut that copper pipe so it'll just drop down. It's gone. Alright, so I guess we'll do the same thing with this here. I had trouble getting to it from the bottom anyhow. And it's gone. So the tub is disconnected. Alright, so I'm going to need to go downstairs and put valves on so I can turn the water back on. Okay, I'm back down here in the crawl space. Need to put valves on these. So for right now, all I'm going to do is put shark bites on. Let me go ahead and set the camera down. Alright, that should be good. Take my sawzall here. And I'm going to cut these pipes so I can pull them out the top. I guess that was just hanging the right way to hold water. Got this damn insulation all wet. I didn't want to do that. Right, so I'll take these hangers down later. Like, redo my way everything runs. Okay. Now, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the shower curtain down and the shower curtain hanger and everything, get the rest of the shower head and stuff disconnected, so that when my help arrives, we can take the tub outside. There we go. Now, not sure what's the best way to take this down. I did install this, and the way it came from the manufacturer with the instructions and everything, it was not a super design, but I came with a way to make it work. So what they wanted done was, so this here curves, and I'm standing right in front of the camera so they didn't look at it. Yeah, so this is called a D shower curtain hanger. So that piece going across is one piece. And you have here to where it mounts, and then you have it around here again where it mounts. And they just slid together, and they were weak. They didn't support themselves very well. So what I did is I couldn't cut. I had something, I don't know what it was, a shovel or something that was the right side broom handle, and I cut pieces of wood and stuffed it inside the holes, and that's how I made that work. Now I'm going to get an Allen wrench to take this off. Yeah, no. Not sure how that really helps me, but I did it. I'm wondering, so that does slide through there. Maybe that's how I put it up. Let me take the head off. Oh man. Well, that didn't work. So, no. Ta-da! Okay. So the side on the far side has a piece of wood in it. And there it went. This side has the metal piece that came with it, but I just wasn't having any luck with it on that side, I guess. And you can see my handle. But it had a lot of support. So I was happy about that. Never did fail. So it's got a rounded top on it. Where's the broom handle? Oh, well, look. I've had extras up here. Not too bad. So 2 people should be able to handle it. Alright. Well, I guess I'm going to clean up some of this mess here. And then I'll work on getting rid of those 2 pieces of tile down there.